What's up guys, Austin here with FieldCraft Survival, and today I'm going to talk to you about 3 bad habits that a lot of folks make when they're heading into the outdoors. A lot of folks pack only for their intentions and not for the unexpected. One of the questions I get often is, well, how do I pack for something I don't know is going to happen? We need to look at probability, basing it off of the environment, the climate, what are the weather conditions, what's the activity I'm actually heading out to do. And so when I can say, well, probably what's most likely to happen are these few things, and then prepare for them and pack gear that helps you prepare for those. So not just packing for just your intentions, but also packing for what may be unexpected by adding in a few extra layers. Socks. It's a joke. Everybody says in the military, oh, change your socks. Well, do you actually understand the importance of why you need to do that? Do you know why it's a running joke? Well, it's because your feet will fall apart on you in the field in a very short amount of time. So having not just socks, this is kind of the reminder, the placeholder for everything else, but also additional layers, knowing how to layer your clothing, wearing good base layers, good insulation layers, soft shell, hard shell, having it all prepared in your bag so that way whatever weather conditions come up where it changes rapidly, you have the solution for that. You guys have probably heard the 2 is 1, 1 is none. I learned that in the military. Actually, I think I learned that as a Boy Scout as a kid, but I didn't really put it into practice like I should have until I was in the military. Meaning, if I have one piece of gear like a lighter, well, this lighter, this big lighter, allows me to have 1,000 1-second fires. Well, that's great until it doesn't work, or whatever happens, or I lose it. Well, then I need to have additional fire starting methods ready to go. So ferro rod, X-Attack ferro rod, or matches. Just simply having weather-proof matches allows me to have that redundancy in my gear. And all of this together weighs a few ounces. I have 3 different methods to start a fire should I need to while I'm out in the woods. Same for, okay, this is a big one. This is unfortunately a dying art, right? A lot of people just rely solely on their phone, their GPS, their app, whatever it is, and those are great resources to have, but if you're relying solely on something that requires battery power, you might not be setting yourself up for success. So knowing how to use a map and a compass and a protractor to find where you are, where you're going, and then how to navigate in the backcountry with terrain association, shooting an azimuth and getting your bearings and doing all these things in land navigation is a critical skill. So again, 2 is 1, 1 is none. One of the biggest things that folks head out without is a good plan. Okay, so good planning is a tough one to really dial in, and it just takes a lot of experience, but I can give you a few tips that'll get you at least a head start in planning more appropriately for when you're heading out. One of the things is what we like to call here at FieldCraft, and you've maybe heard it other places as well, is loss proofing. Okay, loss proofing is the concept of passing along the who, the what, the when, and the where, and then taking that information and passing it to 3 responsible friends, not just any friends. Like, we've all got those friends that we don't want to trust with just certain things, but 3 responsible friends. So the who's going? Is it me? Is it me and John? Is it me and John and Kevin? And I need to tell the people that I'm sending this to first names and last names, because I got a couple friends that are named John, a couple friends that are named Kevin, so I need to let them know who specifically, okay? The what's the activity that we're actually gonna be doing? We're going hunting, we're going out to film content, we're going out to snow machine, whatever it is that we're doing, I need to tell them the what, as well as telling them the what gear that I have with me. So that way, if I'm the search and rescue guy out looking for that group of people, then I know, oh, well, I'm using my Everlay sock backpack that's tan in color, and I have these contents. I'm wearing my whatever color jacket, and telling them some of the details of what I'll be wearing, as well as the other groups of my party. And then the when, being very specific, but trying not to be dialing myself down to a too tight of a timeline, so I have a little give and take, right? So when I say that, it means, hey, I'm leaving my house at 7:30, I'm gonna be getting to the trailhead by 8:30, I'll be starting my hike by 8:45, I should be on location where I'm going by X time, so on and so forth, but giving good descriptive timelines, so that way, if there is a point in time that you dictate to those people, hey, if I'm not back or you haven't heard from me by this time, they know what to do, they know to call, and it doesn't put them or you in this weird, do I call, do I not call? And they just know and already have that plan of action. So don't forget, A good plan is critical when you're heading out to the backcountry, right? The who, what, whens, and wheres, passing that to 3 responsible friends, having redundancy in your gear, having the items that you need that if one was to fail, be lost, or whatever, that way I have other items that can back me up there, especially in comms, especially in navigation. Things to think about, guys. And then lastly, the first one that we talked on is not just packing for your intentions in that trip, but also packing for what may come that's unexpected. So pay attention, don't pick up those 3 bad habits, and you'll be good to go in the backcountry. To help you in your planning process, we actually created a little PDF. You'll find it down in the show notes in the description. Go down there, click the link, you can download that PDF, and it'll at least give you a kickstart on your planning process when you head into the field, so that way you can have a template for you to build out all the pertinent information that you're gonna need, and that way you can take that template, send it off to your friends and family for whenever you head out, so that way you can be as safe as possible. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate you coming to the channel, subscribe, like, do all the things, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Appreciate it.